Welcome back, boys.
Yodelee-hoo.
Been a minute.
Yodelee-hoo. Wow.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
haven't
Right?
heard that in a while.
It's a new one.
It's that hot shit.
Back to the Future.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask you, how you feel about our new recording setup? You have any love hate you want to share?
I'm not sure because every episode we've done on this one, like the audio is all over the place.
Is it?
Yeah,
You still find it to be?
and everyone's volume is different. It sounds okay on here, but then when I see the form, when I'm listening back, it's like some people.
The level's not good?
Nah.
It's just a video that's good.
Yeah.
You know how it usually goes, though. It's probably the way I have my setup set up. It's probably what it is. Being the least audio technical of the three of us.
None of his sound effects ever work.
Hold on, let's try that right now. Hold on.
Wow.
Yo, clap it up for your boy
Nice.
Manny Digital,
Nah,
son.
I don't deserve no claps, bro. That shit took like 5 years to get working.
Yo,
You
I
got
blame
a whole-
Rodecaster, okay? The company Rode, I blame y'all.
Hey, don't blame them, bro. They might be a future sponsor here.
Well, they got to prove themselves. This is, we a hot ticket, yo. You got to come
You need to
rock with
talk to
us.
the mic, buddy. We hear the sound effects, and now we don't hear you.
Oh, no. Is it usually my volume that's messed up? Ken?
Actually, last time it was you. Yeah.
Oh,
last time
wonderful.
you were
Yeah, you
real
sound
low.
distant. It's that little
It's wonderful.
penis mic you got, bro.
Hey, yo.
Micro penis.
Hey, yo. Hold on. So what's new in the life of
So
fatherhood?
where are we at? So who was sick? Whose family got decimated with?
Captain Bacteria over here. Jesus.
Yeah, we got hit with the plague. No, let me not call it the plague.
Chill.
But my son got sick over the weekend. We were traveling with my daughter for her gymnastics competition, which we had the States, which was the final one for the year. She did pretty good. And then my son got sick over the weekend, and then my wife got hit. She was done for a couple of days.
So you
And
blame
we just-
traveling?
Yeah, you're still crazy low. You should probably put your volume up, yeah.
Fuck, bro. I don't even know how. I don't know how to do that.
Bro, get a
Even-
bigger mic.
How about now?
Even on the on
The levels here?
on the screen, you could slide your.
That shit is all the way.
One
to
of these kids is doing his own thing. Look at our mics and look at your mic, bro.
Yo, man. Like I said, I'm the least audio technical of the bunch,
Guy
bro.
bought like
Penis mic.
the
Here you go.
fucking
Dude,
The
Radio
karaoke
Shack is
mic
out of
from
business
Fisher
already.
No,
You
listen,
can't
man,
even-
the brand is called Phallic.
yeah. I bet.
It's a Shure mic, bro. All right, relax.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So still, you can't hear me well.
No, we hear you. You just sound like you're over here. Like, yo, what's going on, yo?
Damn, yo. So I got to be like right in here.
No.
This motherfucker right here.
And then go
Damn.
like this.
Nah, that's out. Go ahead. Sorry, continue. So your kids are sick because you guys went away.
It's no big deal. It's a regular shit. We got sick and we're coming out of it now, and that's it.
But I don't feel like you got sick the last few times I spoke to you.
I've been having this like weird thing where it's like it's about to hit me. I start to feel all the symptoms. Like I still got a little something, but luckily I haven't gotten sick, like full blown. And my daughter thankfully didn't get sick either. Full blown.
Okay.
Like we both had like little symptoms, but nothing crazy.
Yo, when you were talking to me the other day and you were picking up your daughter, do you want to talk about that? Do you remember?
Yeah. So I'm talking
I was worried about you for a
I'm talking
second.
to Manny, and it was I'm trying to remember what.
I think it was an ice cream joint.
Yeah, no, but was I running the? Because so the week's been thrown off because usually my wife will take them and pick them up more days than not, out of the week. I usually do it like towards the end of the week or just Fridays or something, right? And because my wife was sick, I've been taking them and picking them up. And on Wednesdays is an early day out. And my son was still sick. I believe it was Tuesday. What day was that? Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it might
I
have
think that
been
was
Wednesday.
Tuesday. That was Tuesday.
Tuesday? Yeah,
Yeah, it
whatever.
was Tuesday.
Same
so
day.
it wasn't an early day. But anyways, nonetheless, I had to go pick her up. And I told my daughter, I said, because you could either park and, walk and pick them up or drop them off, or they have like a drive-through thing with a number and they bring them over to you. I told her, I'm going to pick you up through the drive-through, which we don't regularly do that, but I told her that I was going to do it. So I'm talking to Manny on the phone. I'm pulling in through the drive-through thing, and I saw they have it's not an ice cream man, but it's the cones, the ices.
Soft, the soft serve.
The icy joints.
Oh, ices. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's called Kona Ice. And it comes like, I don't know, once a month or once every other month. And the kids, you know, they love
go
it.
crazy.
So I saw it. And once I'm in the drive-thru, yeah, I could pick her up, technically go park and do all that. But I had stuff to do, man. Like my week was all thrown off because of everybody being sick. So
before you continue, hold on, wait, because the realization of what he just saw as because when you are driving and talking, like sometimes you miss shit, right?
It's like when you're driving down the highway and you see the amusement park coming up. You're like, oh fuck, I hope no one sees that.
It's like that, bro. It was like almost like if I could picture him, because I wasn't looking at him, but if I could picture him, it was like a slow motion thing that was like unwinding, and he's like, oh fuck, and you heard him audibly say, oh fuck. Continue.
I saw it and I was like, oh damn, bro, I know this is gonna be a problem. And sure enough, I got Manny on speaker the whole time in the car. She comes over, I see her, and I told him, oh man, she looks serious. She was trying to hold it together until she got in the car. And as soon as she got in the car, she started
oh, damn, really?
Yo, he was prepping me. He was like, yo, she's gonna lose it. And I'm like, all right, maybe sometimes kids are shy. Like if she sees that her dad's talking on the phone, she might hold it. Nah. That shit was out there.
Door wasn't even closed yet. There was people outside the car. And she was already, as soon as she got in though, that's their safe place to go wild.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And he's like, yo, Manny. I'm like, all right, go.
And luckily, I had gone, which, me and my wife, we do it, and I'm always dissing my wife, and she's dissing me. But whenever we go like to Walgreens or CVS, I go by the toy section. And I always, I tend to buy the kids a little toy,
Yeah.
Which really, man, we're just wasting. It's like fucking shit for the landfill. But I luckily that day I had bought her and my son something. And you already had it? Yeah, I had it with me.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, she's gonna be so happy, bro. I had to use that shit. I'm like, even when I first thought I got a surprise for you. That still didn't stop her. But finally, she calmed down a little bit, and I gave it. I go, do you want it? And I gave it. There was a little troll, and then of course my wife, to pile on, she's like, you could have just parked and just walked after you got her. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, once I'm already outdoor, like, I'm out. I'm not gonna go park and go through all that trouble. So yeah, that was funny. My daughter said something to me yesterday that had me like a little bit like, I don't know, just thinking about it. And she said to me last night, I say the prayer to her before she goes to sleep. And lately I've been telling my wife, just side note to this, that I don't feel I get enough leisure time with my daughter anymore, because she's doing all these extracurricular activities, and it's just me and my son, and I feel like she looks at the relationship with me and my son, my daughter, like she gets upset by it because he's not doing as much as she is, and I'm doing all, and then on top of that, we're both
get to chill,
and we're both on some like boys shit,
right?
Where we relate to each other more. So she sees all of that, and I feel like it bothers her, and so then at night, we tend she'll be taking a bath. I'm playing with my son. She hears us. My wife's always like, don't, not so loud.
Oh.
And then afterwards, then I'll try to play with her, and she wants to play like tickling and rough and the same that I do with him, but it's not the same. But whatever. Nonetheless, she wants to do all that stuff. So last night, that's the only time we have together, and I do a prayer, and she goes to sleep, and then my wife stays with her to like finish putting her to sleep. She tells me, she goes, and tomorrow we do it all over again. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, just the same thing all over again.
Oh, shit.
I go, what? She's like, yeah, just go to school, do what I gotta do after school, go take a bath, you pray, and then I go to sleep, and I wake up again, I go to school, I go to gym, or I go to tutoring, and in my head I was like, I felt depressed by her saying that, because I'm like,
that sounds like,
and then she was
bored.
like, I think she even said, I think, yeah, it's boring. something to that effect. So I told my wife, and my wife's like, "Yeah, what do you want me to do?" And I'm like, "Damn, man, like I almost feel like a bad parent, like." But then when you really think about it, I'm like, what did we have as kids? I mean,
I think a lot of kids pick up on that because my son will even say like, all right, so what, like what are we doing for this week, or what's new that's going to happen, or what's the new thing that we might do that kind of changes the monotony, I guess, of it all.
Yeah,
I mean, if you think about it, though, us growing up, we didn't have. I think we talked about this. I think it might have been you, E, that brought it up, but like. The structured play, that shit could get boring because we would go outside and it was an adventure almost every time.
Right.
So that's different.
That's the difference. And then on top of that, because my wife was like, I never had structure, but she had a fucked up childhood.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah. And I mean, I didn't have it. I mean, I had a fucked up childhood too, but not as crazy as my wife had it. And I didn't have structure for other reasons too, like moving around a lot, state to state. Same thing with Kay. I'm sure, Manny, you know. But then there's the upside of no structure. Like, that was a different time frame, different generation where we would go out and we would just,
find shit to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's more. I mean, I'd say probably all of our kids have more of like you've got the after school stuff that's going on. So there's that structure throughout the whole week of like, all right, you're playing sports, you got doing this, and this.
The schedule's packed.
Yeah.
And my wife said that she probably feels it more now because every other weekend we've been doing the gymnastics competition stuff. And she does, and if she's not doing that, she does gymnastics and tutoring on the weekends also as well, if she's not doing the competitions. So she's been feeling, I think she said the competition, although we are traveling, it still feels like the same old thing. Like we go to the hotel, we go to the gymnastics the next day, we come back home, and it's like she probably.
They definitely need downtime. But the problem is nowadays is the downtime. It's like the screen is the default on the downtime.
Right. But my wife was saying more than the downtime is that when we had free weekends, my wife, which would annoy me too, because I'm like, I don't want to go into all this different stuff, like, Fraggle Rock show or all this other stuff. But she's saying she would try to find activities or shows or things to do on the weekends that was kind of different every weekend, whether it be a movie or whether it be Paw Patrol show,
right,
live show, like whatever. We were always trying to figure out something to get into. So that changed that monotony that you kind of said. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt like, man, I need to take her to the slums of Shaolin, and like I need to take her. I need her to experience life. But hold on.
Or it's one of those things where it's like, I think this probably goes a long way. Is the surprise of like, okay, you're not going to school today. We're going to go off and do something, something
I
like
think
just something different.
We've done that in the past with Disney trips, like surprise, you're not going to school, we're going to Disney.
But even just a day thing, like, all right, no school today. Let's go do this,
That's interesting because I took my son to his orthodontia appointment a few weeks ago.
Orthodontia?
Orthodontic? I don't know. Whatever. Ortho for the teeth. So I grabbed him from school early or whatever, after the day started, right? But just right after like first period or something like that. We go. It was quick. I'm like, you hungry? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's go to, what do you want to eat? Oh, let's go to the diner. All right, cool. And we just broke up the monotony. And it was just me and him. And to your point, E, like having that one-on-one time, especially now for me, is rare with my kids. So that was dope. We, hit it off. It was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then took him back to school. And yeah, the cool factor of like not being in school when he's supposed to, a bit of a like a rebel type of feeling, and then just being able to spend that time was dope. And I had the opportunity to do it again this week with my daughter, just impromptu, and that was also really cool. And I felt like this thing I didn't even know I was missing with being able to do that.
Hey Manny, what's the house feel like now with your oldest at school?
So what I say usually when people ask me that is the air quality is a lot better around the house.
It's like first class when there's less people.
One less person passing gas, bathrooms a lot cleaner, like, you know, all this stuff. But now, there is there's more calm in the house, but she wasn't like a wild kid in the house. It's just having one more person adds a certain amount.
It could be anyone. Yeah.
It would have been anyone.
Yeah.
But it's good. Yeah, it's good. Like and we're all good. I mean, it was crazy to me how quickly my wife adjusted, because I was worried about her. But because of the fit of the school and how she's just taken to adapting, has been the big catalyst there. And with her, I might have shared this a while back, but with her, with the various cross-country moves that we've done, we should have probably known, because her way of adapting has been consistent. Like, she's just like, all right, we got to do that. Yeah. Cool, I'm in. So it's been dope. All around, it's been dope.
And did she get, so you said she adapted, but how was her kind of homesick period, or was there one?
I don't know if she's had it. Like, when she came for Thanksgiving, she even admitted, like, man, it's good to be home. But I don't think it hit her until she got home. You know what I mean? So, but it wasn't like, oh, I hate being at school. It was just like, oh, this is like breaking it up again, right? Like, oh, all right, I'm back in where I was a few months ago, and I didn't have that other experience. Now I have both that I can compare. So yeah, that's been good.
How about the setback with what happened?
They're all much better. So yeah, like I mentioned, like there was some catastrophic stuff that took place early on in the semester, and you know, they've rebounded nicely. All the roommates there, even the one that was most impacted by it. And it sounds like they're
the family member kid, the one that
yeah. I mean, you know, as good as you can. No. She didn't return yet, but she's talking about like she might be coming next semester potentially, and like the girls are still in communication. Like, you know, everybody's in a much better headspace. But yeah, it was tough for the first couple of weeks.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's not.
And so, do you think so when she comes back for, I guess, the holiday break? When she was back for Thanksgiving, for example, do your younger kids, did everyone kind of fall back in line with, you know, the vibe how it was previously, or are there like new rules of like, no, this is our space now, you know, that kind of thing?
I mean, my kids take after their father, so they have their dickish ways of behaving, but so I'll give you an example, right? So we didn't tell them that she was coming early. My wife went to go pick her up early, and it was tough because, like, I didn't want to lie to my kids, but ultimately there was like basketball games I had to take my kids to. It was like a Thursday or something, and there was a lot of stuff we had to do, pick up from school, want disruptions. All this stuff. Yeah. So eventually they'll know, like, yo, where's mom? Because mom gets home by a certain time, and it was going to be super late. So luckily their questions really didn't have too many of them. So I basically was like, yo, she's running errands. I just said it once, and I didn't have to specify. And they're good at like spying on us. So they'll look at like the app we have that tells you where everybody is. And they didn't for some reason. So anyway, they weren't aware that she was coming early. I go and I set it up so that they see her when she arrives. And again, my youngest is the one that be acting like she's, tough and not going to cry and all this shit. Yo, bro. As soon as she saw her. And so they missed her, and they all kind of shed their tears or whatever. But then they fell right back into place. It was like, yo, you got to go do dishes. Yo, you got to get it. Yeah. But it's different. Like it's more of like pushing buttons versus like really meaning it for the most part. And there was a lot more bonding among them. As a matter of fact, my daughter was still doing some homework, and so she would lock herself up in her room and be banging out work. Really, for the majority of the time.
The young one or the older one?
The oldest.
Oh.
because they were like off, but not really. There were still projects they had to do. And then my son commented after like day one, he was like, "Yo, you came home just to be locked in your room? Go back. Why are you here? We're supposed to be bonding." and so he kept getting on her case, and then the little one jumped into, and eventually, she came out of her room. But yeah, like they kind of fell right back into place for the most part.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
What about you, Kay? Kay's like, I don't want to divulge anything about my life. I'm just a placeholder here for you guys right now.
Right. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, what's up with your son?
Kay's like, I'm not even a father.
Because your son's in 8th grade, right?
Fooled you.
I've been lying all these years.
He got some kid to do cameos.
Right.
Paid cameos.
But eighth grade is treating him what?
Seventh. He's in 7th.
Oh, why did I think
6, 7.
I keep thinking, all right.
That's about to be dead now that all the schools and everything, all the teachers are using it and stuff now.
Plus the fact, we killed it for them.
It's over.
Good thing.
Yeah. No, he's ready for the
Christmas break.
Dude, he FaceTimed them when Kay was out here in Miami. So big, man.
I bet.
So crazy how these kids grow. And if
Do you know
don't
how
see
tall
them,
he is?
He's 5'4".
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So he's a good height too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is crazy as you see him. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Just when I look at older pictures, and just like, man, it's almost like it's the same person but totally different people and totally different times, and it's just a reminder of like I love where he is now and his personality and how he is now, but then you look back when they were younger and all these different phases, and we'll never get that time back again. I mean, you'll absolutely never get time back again. It's so wild.
Like these photo apps don't do us any favors because they don't let you forget ever. Like you see 6 years ago, every day you see some period of time. And I see my youngest daughter, she's coming up a lot lately. And man, like I show it to my wife every time it pops up, and I'm like, damn, yo, I miss that shit. And I don't care how many times I was told and how many times I tell other parents. It's almost impossible for you to appreciate the moment to the extent that you can ever like not miss it. Like there's never enough for you to be like 10 years later not feel like you didn't take full advantage of the moment. So it's one of those like regret type things, but I felt like I lived it to its fullest at the moment. But what I wouldn't give to like bite those cheeks again at that age.
But I always thought it was annoying, like, when my mom would say things when I was older, like, oh, you as a little kid and blah. I'm like, okay, whatever.
That's the crazy, dude. Actually,
and now here I'm in the same headspace of like, oh man,
You just reminded me of this thing that I saw that I swear to you, I was about to shed a tear for this fucking dumbass shit. Everything with my kids makes me want to fucking get emotional.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Shed a tear.
Nah, bro, relax. And it was specific to fathers. Let me see if I find this crap. Is it here?
Around the same topic while he's looking that up. I can't forget like what Alan Hahn said when he was on here about the hug.
Oh,
He can't remember the last hug he had. Like, who remembers that, bro? And how sad is that?
Yeah.
That transition happens and you don't even notice.
Okay, here it is. Whoa,
that shit was.
Relax.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it said a man's journey with his father. Have you guys seen that?
No.
So it says 5 years old, my dad knows everything. 7 years old, dad knows a lot. 10 years old, maybe dad doesn't know everything. 12 years old, dad doesn't know anything. 14 years old, dad's gone crazy. I'm there, and they're not even that age. 16 years old, I can't take dad seriously. 18 years old, what does dad know? 22 years old, dad's just talking nonsense. 25 years old, I know more than dad. 30 years old, maybe I should ask dad about this. 35 years old, dad was right about so many things. 40 years old, it's amazing how dad handled all of this. And then 50 years old, if only dad were here, I could have learned so much. That right there, that last one, I was like, oh,
Damn.
I'm in
Wait,
the
what was the
grave.
end? What was the
Yeah, that
end?
was fucked up. Damn, E.
I'm telling you, I was like, when I was reading, I was like, okay,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait. See, I missed the last piece of it. So
the fuck, the most important
do we have to
part,
hear
man.
that one again?
I need to hear it.
Okay, where do you want me to? What age do you want me to start
the
at?
50-50.
No, you got to get it. Okay, I'm gonna give you at 35. 35.
The lead
Dad
up.
was right about so many things. 40. It's amazing how dad handled all of this. And 50. If only dad were here, I could have learned so much.
Okay, that's what I missed.
So you're dead.
I could have learned so much. Piece.
We've died. And I was just like, oh.
So the key is, how the hell do we keep how do we change that narrative? I don't even know if there is a way, but how do you change that narrative where you like?
I think maturity levels, I even see it right now, like myself with my mom. Like, I'm just like, Mom, you're like, you're driving me crazy. You don't know this, you don't know that. And it's sad because obviously these people have lived longer than you. They've experienced more than you. And it's a sad thing, but it's almost like we've been engineered this way to react a certain way, like, age, youth, experience. Like,
I guess you have to a certain point to have your confidence to be independent in the world. Like, you got to be able to, but that doesn't mean that you can't still, I don't know, want to learn from a parent. I don't know. I guess
no, for sure.
Different. Yeah.
It's just what happens is obviously shit changes in life.
Yeah.
And
it's also how the shit is delivered too. Like,
right.
Delivery is everything. So
right. And our parents, as you get older, and that's the thing, you lose like you don't know how to deliver shit. Let's just put it that way. You just that's it. It's just you just blurt shit out. Like,
it's
my mom
back to the the unsolicited advice type shit. Right? You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to hear it. Like, sometimes you just want to talk without having anyone
tell you shit,
give you advice or comment on the shit. So,
like, I already know. I'm already like, yeah, these kids are gonna talk shit about me and talk shit to me. I'm gonna have to get ready.
Right.
I'm gonna have to live in a shed somewhere in the mountains. Like, don't come here unless you got something nice to say, kid.
You think we will be more understanding and maybe not take it as personally?
I just think that this is the natural evolution of aging, like, in your mind, and then whatever the new technology and the new way of living is, we're not going to understand it. We're not going to get it. We won't want to understand it. It won't make sense to us. It's just, I don't know, man. But maybe technology will assist in that way.
I hope so. I hope we're not. I hope we embrace it better than previous generations.
So,
I mean,
we don't seem obsolete, like, right?
Yeah. Or but like not so much like.
I wish technology fixed your microphone. You're already going the way of the dinosaur.
I'm gonna call these people. I'm gonna call Riverside. I'm gonna call Road. I'm gonna figure this out.
Sorry, I fucked up your thought.
No, forget it. I don't even know what I was gonna say, bro. Forget it.
We're gonna just be old people flying around in these like
riding around in Waymos,
unmanned drones.
No, thank you.
Pooping.
Right,
we don't
guys.
have diapers. We just poop into the seat and it turns it into energy that keeps the thing
flying. Wait, I have a story. This is sad, bro. This is sad, and it's right on topic with aging. Yo,
okay.
So I'm at church last week, sitting. Oh, I was also with my daughter, just her and I at church. This was that same day. I didn't realize who did this at the time. I thought it might have been a baby, but there was like a streak of poop on the floor in between the pews, like in an aisle, and all of us. But I didn't see it. I just smell like this funk, and my daughter looks at me like, "Yo, Dad, you farted?" I'm like, "Nah."
You were like 15 minutes ago.
So I look around me. I'm like, all right, this motherfucker probably just farted, like shat his pants. Little do I know, like 5 minutes later, I look over. I'm like, oh, that's what that was. Yo. So, and it was like you know, it wasn't like just like a diarrhea type of thing. It was like plops of poop.
Oh man.
And that's why I was like, maybe it was a baby. Like, you know, maybe it fell out of the diaper. I don't know. So come to find out, my boy is sitting a couple pews behind me. I get up, nobody's saying nothing. There's poop in the aisle. I'm like, yo, communion's about to jump off in a minute.
You might want
like,
to think about a new church, man.
The church of holy poop is where you're at.
So all this stuff is going through my mind. I'm like, yo, if somebody steps on it, they're not gonna want to come back. We're gonna get a bad rep. This church is over. If somebody like whatever. So I get
worried
up.
about the image of the church.
I get up. I go talk to one of the ushers. I'm like, yo, listen, there's poop on the ground over there. Y'all need to go take care of that before it gets crazy.
You know what I mean?
So finally somebody comes, yo, on his hands and knees with a big ass roll of toilet paper and like some solution, spraying, cleaning that shit.
Why didn't you do your holy service there, bro, and help out?
So I come to find out, so my boy's sitting a few pews behind me. I come to find out it was an older lady who apparently couldn't control it. And she darted to the bathroom. So,
oh man,
and it was just dripping, bro. Can you imagine? And then later on, when people started connecting the dots that work at the church, they grabbed, I guess it was her husband, and brought him to her because she was embarrassed, obviously.
Oh man,
poor lady.
I'm like, man.
Yeah,
she was in the bathroom still?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I never saw the lady. It was my boy who happened to catch her. You know what happened, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I'm just thinking, like, yo, my mother could have been in a situation like that, or you know, because at a certain age, like, that's very common.
I'm definitely shitting myself.
Yeah.
But
are you gonna wear
new wave diapers?
Are you gonna wear Depends though? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear Depends. I'm not gonna be sharting everywhere and leaving droplets, man.
You don't want to leave a trace.
I'm gonna get the Adidas Depends, man. The Who's Crazy Depends.
Oh man, I don't want to think about that stage.
On that note, we're
on
done.
that shitty note,
yeah,
shitty ending to today's episode.